It's Friday, baby. We made it to Friday. Oh, wow. Man, we made it to Friday, Stan.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Another
Woo,
Friday.
we
Another
made it to
Friday.
Friday. And you know what's happening tomorrow?
Well,
They're gonna,
there's the
they gonna be
big.
fishing. They're gonna be
That's right.
fishing.
With light, light, light line.
Yeah, somebody gonna break off.
Yeah.
And I got to laugh at that crew on the bait shop last night. And I got to thinking about that. Them boys was rigging up these friggin' really nice rods, and then they had that little bitty line on those bait casters, and 4 pound or 6 pound. They had a little bit of line on there. It was Chris with hooks and hammock. Yeah, that's who it was.
Mm-hmm.
And he had, it didn't have a whole lot on the spool. And I thought, dadgum, a fish grab hold of that thing, he's gonna tangle that. He's gonna mash that line right down in there, and he ain't never gonna get it cast out. It might last for one fish.
That's right. That's right. You
But
never know.
anyway, it was a lot of fun, watching those guys, and then so I was watching you. I had to go back and watch you and Dustin last night, but that was always fun with Austin.
Yep, that was
Y'all
pretty
was
good.
like y'all were having a good conversation.
Pretty good show. Yeah, we were talking about different techniques and when to use them. Like anchored or drifting, dragging, moving, basically
Yep.
moving baits versus still baits, and so that was
Right.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. Who we got in chat, man?
All kinds of people. 27 people right now, but we
That's
got
awesome.
1 pound Dustin was out there first. I got a feeling his name's going to be changing pretty quick,
Is it?
but he said this whole fishing community has him hooked. He's excited to watch. Well, there you go. So are we.
Here you go.
We can't wait to see the next big ones. Great day. He had got his first flathead on STANday last week. So big shout out to 1 pound Dustin and Nikki. Then they caught a nice blue cat on an FOA rod. So
Nice. I saw earlier message or something came up on my iPad that looks like Hooks and Hammocks released some kind of a video there with his wife Telly catching a flathead. I haven't watched it yet, but we'll check that out in a little while.
and let's see, we got Sampy's out there. CVA, what's up, Fresno? We got Randy, old gray hair Swain. What's up, Randy? There's my good friend Lisa, the burrito catfishing lady.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Look, can't hear you, Stan.
What the what? I know that's what she's been saying lately, so
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
there's, of course, Uncle Jeep is out there. How's it going, Uncle Jeep?
Hey, Uncle Jeep, how are you, sir?
He's saying, could somebody turn the heat down? It's 115 degrees there right now.
Shoo, that's hot.
Yeah, but it's a dry heat. It's a dry
Yeah,
heat.
yeah.
Well, it's a dry heat inside your oven. It's still hot.
It's still hot, man. And he
What's
lives
up?
where? Arizona?
Arizona, yeah.
Yeah, I've been through Arizona a few times.
There's Benoit fishing. They had the
Little Benoit crowd.
Benoit bloodbath on this past STANday. So
Yeah, I watched them. They
woo.
did. Those make good shorts. People like blood.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you want to
That's
get
right.
you want to get 10,000 views? Just slice your finger while you're getting.
That's right. That's right. Say, I
You're
can't
in
believe I
short.
cut this part off my body, and people are going to check in to see.
Uh-oh.
Yep, they're going to check in to see what it is. Dustin's saying
Check.
when
Check. Wow.
what Dustin
Damn,
says.
Back in a minute.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's right, Uncle Jeep. That's right. That's right. Joshua Parham's out there. What's up, Joshua? Crappy Day Fish On. How you doing? Burrito. Eating rare steak right now. Oh, man.
Check.
1, 2, Mike. Check. Can you hear us, JG? I do like to at least have my steak kiss the hot frying pan. But I definitely prefer it more to the rare side than to the cooked side. That's for sure. There's Ed Jenkins out there. What's up, Ed J? There's V out there. Speaking of people having a great STANday, they were fishing earlier than STANday, and they caught a bunch of fish. They caught 72 fish altogether from what they caught before and after STANday, including multiple. And these were all channel cats, multiple double-digit channel cats. That I know of, they got an 11, 2 11 and a halves, I think a 17, a 13, a 23. So that's a great day. I don't care if you're fishing for blues, channel cats, flathead. That's a great day. Never ate one rare. Lance McCool guy's out there. What's up, Lance? Great to see you. Hey, there's our good friend Steve Hooker Thomas. He may be joining us this coming up STANday on Sunday. I'll probably get that finished up, the link for that finished up tomorrow, get that sent out. So if anybody wants to fish with us on STANday, all you got to do, email me there. Let's see, Gene Tillman's out there. What's up, Gene? I believe Gene is going to be out fishing tomorrow. Shirley T. Speaking of Shirley T, there she is. 50 Cent is up there. How's it going? Donald Long, good to see you. 39 awesome people watching. Thank you, thank you. Angel Honeycutt. Hello, everyone. Always great to see the Honeycutts. Thank you for coming in. Greg B, how you doing? Nubbies is out there. What's up, Nubbies? Good to see you. That's right. Angel Honeycutt saying what's up from the husband and wife team from St. Louis, Missouri. Pineapple juice on my finger. It's sticky. Wabash Nate, how's it going? Boom, boom, boom. So much fun. Absolutely. It was a great day. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fish caught. It was the first STANday, I think, ever that we caught all 5. We caught the 3 catfish. And by we, I mean all the anglers out there. Caught blue cat, channel cat, and flathead. They also caught a bullhead. I think that was NJ Fishing Maniac. Also a carp, and that was NJ Fishing Maniac. The flathead was caught by 1 Pound Dustin and Nikki. Channel cats, obviously, by Catch Fish With Us, V, and Chris and Joe. Let's see. But yeah, all 5 carp, and then bullhead and channel, flat, and blue cats. So that was, hopefully we can recreate that again this week. Greg B, great to see you. Bold Lions out there. I hope we hope the prayers for Chica helped out. I don't know if I got down that far, if you said anything yet. Northern View, good to see you. JG will be back with us in a second. I'm doing my best to pull a Dustin here. Having power glitch. All right, JG, we'll see you in a second. That's right. Way to go, NJ. Yeah, he's been NJ's on a tear. He does a lot of lives, so check that out. And speaking of Dustin, he is supposed to be popping up here in a little bit. Okay, I don't think we missed anybody. Mullet Man, what's up? What's up? Okay, so for tomorrow, we got 46 awesome people. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. We have Pontoon Jody's Flathead Challenge. She'll be live at 9 o'clock. And Josh Thompson, we're waiting for Catch Fish With Us heading to Catch Fish With Us heading to 3 miles east of Watts Bar Dam. There you go. That's at Thompson's Outdoor and More. Mike's Fishing Home. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Rowdy Royal, good to see you. So tomorrow is the finesse challenge. I know some people out there. Josh, I see Josh. I believe Shirley. V is saying they're only 20 minutes away from Josh.
Check.
Mike, check. You got me now?
Yeah. It got a little crazy there for a minute.
It certainly did. Certainly did.
Mm-hmm.
So we 42 awesome people. Thank everybody for coming in. Good luck to everyone fishing the finesse. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting tournament. You can only use 2, 4, and 6 pound tests.
Oh my God.
6 pound test is equal weight. 4 pound test is double, and 2 pound test is 3 times the weight. And there's Jody out there. Speaking of the Pontoon Jody Flathead Challenge, it'll be up next at 9 p.m. So you got live fishing night at 9 o'clock on Jody's channel. Then back here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., 8 to 1. So we've got a bunch of...
Dustin gonna be hosting that tonight?
I believe so, because he was supposed to be popping up in here in just a little bit.
Is he fishing with Fishing Fever tomorrow?
That is what I've heard.
Oh Lordy! And
So
what was the name of that? Was the name of their team?
Amish, was it the Amish Assassins, or
is that what it was? I
think
remember they fished together one time before, and they had a name, and it was
it was Amish something. I think that's what it was, but I could be wrong. I think they should call themselves the Dutch Monkeys. Personally,
the Dutch Monkeys. That's funny. Yeah, that's it. Well, it's going to be fun, man. Absolutely, it's going to be a lot of fun. So that is going to be hosted on your show, on your channel. Brian B's channel,
and that's it. That's it. Just the two of us.
Just 2 channels.
There were some last minute back outs.
Some dropouts. Yeah, I had to. I was supposed to fish that tomorrow, and doctor said no go on me handling the boat, and I don't have everything set up for the rod holders and stuff for bank fishing. I gotta get me some rod holders for the bank. I'll get some. And then I can fish from the bank. You could be old school and just hang the rod on the side of the pier, if you wanted to. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting tournament. So what I was saying before I got my power glitch or whatever the heck, had a little module here go down. But what I was saying before, I was laughing about Chris and hooks and hammocks over there, and those crazy rods they had put together. And Freddie had a whole bunch of little short rods he had drug out, and some 2-footers. And I think Fishing Fever over there, Austin, had got his bass rigs out, some bass rods or something out, and rigged up stuff. And he was putting on some 2-pound test line. And I've heard boys putting on 30-pound and then put some 2-pound on there. And it was like, wow.
Well, I tell you what, JG, if I was fishing that tomorrow, I would be probably using some ugly sticks because, if you use mono line with the bigger fish, the mono line takes a lot of that stretch and a lot of that when you get that big blue and it makes that surge into the current, etc. Normally it's the line that can carry that. But when you've got 2 or 4 pound tests on there and you get a 20-pound blue, you don't want a stiff rod, so you want one of those ugly stick where it's got the bend all the way down, there's no backbone to it, and it absorbs. Then your rod absorbs those last minute surges, and you got a much less chance of it breaking off.
Oh, somebody was offering me the rod holders in there.
There you go, Steve Trap Brown.
Oh yeah, He lives out here close to me somewhere. Um, the um, but yeah, when I've caught, you know,
That's too bad y'all couldn't have
I've
hooked up.
caught what 8, 9, 10 pound fish before on really like tackle, and it is it's just a deal with not tightening the drag down too much. If you tighten the
Yep.
drag down too much, you're going to snap the line. Period. You just
Yeah,
got to work that fishing, and
I don't care if
yeah.
you're fishing for big bluegill and stuff, red
Yeah.
ears or whatnot. What do you call them? Shell crackers. And
hmm
if you
And
got two,
if you get that, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Stan,
no,
but
go
if you
ahead.
get
Go
that
ahead.
fish right up, if you get that fish right up to the boat or the bank or whatever, don't lift the fish with the line. That is mistake number uno. Do not do that.
Yeah.
You lift that line up, it's going to snap it. So you gotta get him in the net or something.
Oh, I'm good at putting fish in the net. Just ask
Yeah,
Dustin.
yeah. He has a
Yeah.
master class. Stan has 2Stans has a master class, and
That's
it has a
right.
video somewhere.
Yeah. Yes, the what not to do.
Oh, come on, Stan. I'm trying to let you live it down. You want to bring up old stuff?
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
Come on.
Hey, there's our good friend James,
Yeah.
Patriot Catfishers of America.
There he said, "Hi, all my American friends." Josh Thompson in the house. Thank you,
But yeah,
Josh.
no. In all seriousness, there is a technique to netting, and there's right and wrong ways to do it. And
Mm-hmm. I think the main idea is get the fish in the net.
yep. So
That's the big part.
and
And
like
then
if you're
if you get to that point, then try head first. Do head first, and if you get past that point, and you got a lot of current, get your fisherman, your boy with the rod upstream from you, and then get down below him.
That's right. That's the key.
And then you can go from there. There's steps, we don't want to rush into nothing.
No. See, and that's the key. That's what I did wrong. I did two things wrong. Number one, I was just focusing on the camera, trying to get a video of that fish coming up.
Yeah, and you did.
And that I did. But number two, I wasn't paying attention to the net, and I was upriver from him, up current. So as soon as that fish popped off, there was nothing for it to go into. But if I was behind him, it would have popped off, went right in the net. And
there you go.
So always. That's not as important, obviously, in the lakes, but great to see Patriot James.
Absolutely. Patriot James doesn't live too far from me either. He's down the road.
Yeah, too bad you couldn't have got together with who was it that said about using the rod holders? Let's see. There's Josh Thompson. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up, or you get the in the eyes.
Oh yeah.
Three Stooges.
Oh, Larry, Moe, and Curly.
Yeah, I used to love that show.
Did you?
Yeah, absolutely. Those and Laurel and Hardy and Little Rascals and all
Little
those.
Rascals. Leave It to Beaver. You know. Happy Days.
Yeah, and of course then Laverne and Shirley.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're glad that you're here with us.
Absolutely.
Oh, Northern View Outdoors saying, what do I think the winning weight will be?
A winning weight for this tournament tomorrow?
For the finesse tournament tomorrow.
It's total weight, so it's not 3 fish, it's total weight.
Yep.
And I'm going to say it's probably going to be in probably 70s.
That's probably a pretty good guess.
Probably
I know a lot.
75, 80 pounds.
JG, I know a lot of people are going with the 2-pound test.
Oh, yeah.
And even the 4-pound test. So you're getting 3 and 4 pounders on 2-pound tests, which can you can do that. I think that's the key. I think that's the key, JG, is that tomorrow is definitely not the day to target big fish, obviously.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow's the day. If you could target 5-pound fish or 6-pound fish
pounders. Yeah.
with 2 or 4-pound tests, So, pretty much every fish you're catching is, if you do it on 4-pound tests, that's double.
Yeah.
So anywhere, say you catch 3 to 5 pounders, that's 6 to 10 pounds. Well,
It's
it
going
doesn't take a whole lot of fish to hit 100.
That's right.
So I'm going to go 122.2 pounds is winning it tomorrow.
Yeah. And Stan also picked 5,000 pounds for STANday for the year.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, better stick with JG.
Hey, if we
Better
have
stick with old JG over here. He said it's about 78 pounds. But no, Stan going to go for the home run. Cow.
Yeah, that
Tell
was
him,
always.
Tell him, Stan, you quit school because they had recess. You don't
right,
play.
That's right. That's right. I don't play. They
That's funny.
Yeah, I always go for the home run. That was
That's okay.
You got to have those people on your team. You got to have those people when you got the team. You got to have the ones that play it safe. You got to have the ones that go for it all, and that's what makes a good team.
Yeah. You
got to know
hitter.
when you go for it all. You got to know when to play it safe sometimes too.
Yeah, you got your base hitters, and then you got your home run hitters.
Yeah. Well, and when you were 6 foot tall at 12 years old,
you were the home run hitter.
You were the home run hitter, exactly.
Right. I'd be right hook.
But
knock you out.
There's what's up, Doc? If Dustin was here, he would be trying to get that out before I could say it. Good to see you, Keith.
Hey, Keith, appreciate it.
Greg B. Yeah, I think. But what I've heard so far from the anglers, I think that most people are doing it the right way. They know what they're targeting tomorrow. It's a finesse tournament, so
yeah,
they're looking at finessing. The fish we were saying, the 5-pounders, trying to smaller hooks, maybe like a 3/0 to 6/0, smaller hooks, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, the leader can still be. They can still have the leader. So one of the advantages of using a thicker leader is once you get that fish to the boat, you can grab the leader, or to the bank, and you can grab the leader. You can pull it in by the leader.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's another. There's Freddie. Freddie is.
Hey, Freddie. How are you?
I don't know if he's in chat or not, but I just got the FOA group is going crazy back there. I think he's got a bunch of 6/0 rigs ready as we're talking. So just like we were saying, downsize the hook. And those hooks, speaking of hooks, there's River Cat's tackle. We saw Lance McCool guy, who has caught the biggest carp on STANday so far this year.
Mm-hmm.
How
much do you weigh?
It was 26.
It was a pretty good sized carp.
It was a big carp.
Yeah, I saw him catch it.
Yep.
It was really
big
cool.
Carp. He caught a couple of big carp that day. But he's been using River Cat's tackle, the Hawaiian carp slayer hooks from River Cat's tackle. How cool is that?
That's real cool.
Lance has got some hooks named after him there from River Cat's tackle. But the point I was trying to make is I think he said he was using size 4 hooks, and he's catching 20, 30-pound carp. So
but the carp hooks a lot smaller. It's not an alt. It's when Stan says it's a 4, it's not a 4/0 hook. It's a 4 or a 6 hook. And those you could walk into a tackle store and you start looking at hooks and numbers and you get confused pretty quick. But I think we've had this conversation before about hooks. And it's can get confusing. Octopus and circle hooks and
maybe we should do a show, just have a show about that, JG, and we can have the hooks up here.
Just hooks.
Because there is a lot of confusing. A lot of people, even people that fished for a long time, when you get things like offset and octopus, octopus, all octopus is talking about is the eye.
Yeah. Whether
the eye of the hook is
straight shank. Yeah.
So there's inline, offset, there's all kinds of the beak, the eye, there's all kinds of terminology.
Yeah. We can do that one day.
I spent a lot of time just sitting on the phone looking it all up and making sure and double checking things. And then you got different hooks like Kale hooks, J hooks,
Yeah.
Aberdeen,
It goes on and on.
Potomac River Moths. I see PRM out there. It's always great to see butterflies. Butterflies going out with her granddaughter. There's Potomac River Monsters.
Nice.
There's Smoke out there. Speaking of catching carp, it's always great fishing with Smoke on STANday. Always good to see you, my friend.
Absolutely.
Smoke's a lot of fun. If you've never fished with Potomac River Monsters, or talked with him for a little bit, make sure you check him out. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I see Stuart the Fish Whisperer in here.
That's right.
And he said, didn't he mention something last night about maybe trying to fish a STANday with some some carp?
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. Yes, anybody is, as of right now, we're still doing catfish and carp. Anything other than that, you get 0.22. But you know, we may open it up. This part of my life, real world life over here, has been kind of crazy for a little bit here, and so I've got some things that are in the works, and that
Thank God.
yeah, that's one of the big things. We just got my wife's truck pretty much back to man, the power's back, everything's good. So big shout out to my daughter and boyfriend Jamie. So thank you to them. We were over there yesterday, but we got the truck up and going good. So that was one of the big things. The battery went the other day. It was 100 and something degrees outside, and of course, you know, it never happens in your driveway or on a mild day. It's always the hottest or the coldest day. So just been crazy stuff.
Right.
But point I was trying to make about STANday is thinking about opening it up to other species of fish. But if you'd like, right now it's just carp and catfish. If you are fishing for those, and if you're fishing for those and you want to come up on a STANday and fish, just email me right there, and we'll get you the link. And by we get you the link, it's usually going to be Rhonda.
It's Rhonda. If Stan sends her the link.
Yeah, and I just did that this afternoon because there's been so many changes. You know what happens? You do these things, and then we were originally going to have for tomorrow the 3 channels, but then it got down to 2, so we had to change a bunch of things there. Yeah, but I got that. Oh,
I get him.
You got him. All right, good. I hope I didn't leave him down. Did we put him in the right basement at least?
I'm in the comfortable basement. I haven't gotten up yet.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You had the M&Ms, the Skittles.
They were just green M&Ms though.
Yeah. Gotta have goobers, raisinets, popcorn. How's Dustin?
There's music playing.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
Oh, I hear it. Dustin's doing great. How's JG doing?
I'm all right. I'm doing good.
I'll get to you in a minute, Stan. So, JG, what you been up to?
That's funny. Hey, man. Stan and I were having that conversation before the show started. And so let's see. We were talking about fighting dishwashers breaking down, transmissions going out of trucks, that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, fun stuff.
I'm sitting next to my wife, so I keep looking over.
How are you? So
hey,
you guys,
Lisa,
are you at home?
I am at home. I'm actually downstairs. I'm not up in the catfish layer.
Well, I will give you this. It is streaming a much better there than upstairs.
Well, I'm on my phone. Usually on my laptop.
Have been awful.
Yeah, usually I'm on my laptop, and it's my wireless up there is just horrible.
It is horrible. I've watched you several times for broadcasting from up there, and it looks like I'm watching you underwater.
Yeah,
but you can still hear you okay, but it's just water. But it's all right.
For sure. Dustin is working on that. It's crazy because, I've said it before too. I used to live in the middle of nowhere, upstate New York, 15 years ago, and had better service than I do right here 15 years later, 5 minutes from Richmond, which is and I live, when I say in the middle of nowhere, our population in the entire town, and the town took up miles, was in the wintertime, maybe 200 people.
Wow.
222 people, somewhere around there. Yeah, it was a small town.
There's a lot of people that fight to find that now. It's just so overcrowded everywhere you go.
And Dustin and I here, we're major cities. I'd call it populated, right, Dustin? Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
And the service is horrible. But anyways.
Well, I think it's just Verizon in general. Like I have Verizon at the house, but they've given me 2 different extenders. I've had 2 different routers, and we have the same issues. It's their service. They just don't want to admit it. Because I can connect with my laptop to my phone hotspot and have a clear picture, clear as day.
But there goes the data.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Let me go shut that laptop back.
So you're fishing with? Are you? Oh, he's gone. Are you fishing with Fishing Fever tomorrow, Dustin?
Team Amish? Yes.
We couldn't figure out. We were trying to think of the name.
You can go. You can do.
I just use my big head to block the light. Yes, I will be fishing with Austin as long as there's no thunderstorms. He was saying something about the weather is saying something about thunderstorms. I looked at channel 12. It just says rain. So I'm okay with rain. I take a shower all the time. I can get wet. I don't melt.
That's right.
My wife said that's because I'm sweet.
My wife has a saying for that, Dustin. She says I'm not made of sugar nor and I won't melt. And I won't melt, she said.
Well, my wife said you said I was sweet?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh, she said I'm not that sweet. See, I just kind of had things.
That's right. That's because if you were too sweet, you'd melt, Dustin. So you're not sweet enough to melt. There you go.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Hey, now you could say this could be this sounds like a catfish. Check it out. Does it sound like a catfish?
It does.
Close. Either that or a deer and rut, a buck and rut, one or the other.
I don't know. I think Stan was looking for a catfish in the house.
63 awesome people
it's
out
like
there.
It's like a duck call.
There you go.
It is me. Yeah, just real quick shout out. I saw everybody saying hello to me. So good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great evening. What's up, Stuart? How do you get one of my stickers? Send me your address on Facebook, and I'll see how much it costs to mail it.
And if we do that, Dustin, I will. If it's any kind of whatever, we'll add a 2Stans sticker, and we might even be able to get a Fishing Fever sticker in there, and send them a.
We might know somebody.
We might be able to get 3 stickers in there for them.
Okay. Yeah. Send me your address, Stuart. We'll see if we can make that happen.
Yeah. That would be the best bet. I would say send it to me. But yeah, Dustin, send it to Dustin. That would be much quicker.
Just saying.
At least he knows his limitations, JG.
Oh,
he does, doesn't he?
Dude, I know my areas of opportunity. I know my areas. That's for sure.
Yeah. Don't call Stan. Don't text Stan if you need toilet paper. It's my mom.
If it's a dire emergency, I'll do whatever. I'll hitchhike to you to help you out if I need to.
That's if you see it in when you get it.
3 days. 3 days later.
And then he'll text you saying, "I'm on my way," and then he doesn't show up. And you're like, "I texted you. I told you I was on my way, but I got lost."
I get no respect. I tell you, no respect.
I told my wife. I said you should go into Stan's chat and say something about. Tell Stan he should do a show on how to net fish or whatever. And I was going to come up and say, I heard you were going to do a show on netting. I was coming here to warn everybody not to listen to you.
Yeah.
Not that sweet.
She said, see, not that sweet.
We were having a conversation earlier.
I agree.
We were having a conversation earlier, Dustin, about stages of netting. If you can get to this point, then you're good. But you really need to get to this point and then to this point.
Yeah. I was perfect. I had the net in the hand. I was, up to that point, I got the net. I knew it was a bigger fish, got the net. But where I went wrong is I got the net, and then I said, oh, let me get the camera too and try to film this. And then from there, it just was like, all right, all I'm trying to do is get it on film. And then Yeah, I forgot that I had the net, kind of,
You
and
did.
went
You
from
did
there.
get it on film.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can all see me going in.
That worked good. Yeah. So, are you going to fish with fishing fever rods tomorrow, Dustin, or have you rigged up some rods with 2 or 4 or 6 pound tests today?
I am just the Joey.
Oh, a Joey. Oh, that's right. No. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So I'm just the Joey. I'm just there to help him to reel in fish, and if he's gets more than one, or to net the fish, show Stan how to do it properly on his channel.
Whose channel are you going to be on?
We'll be on Stan's channel.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
And that starts at 8:00 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. Yep.
Somebody's going to have to get up at 4.
Fishing Fever says oh, I do have the. I'm gonna double check once this live ends. I'm gonna go out and double check, but I have it here.
What's that?
The weighing device.
Oh, you do?
I'm gonna double check. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
As far as I know, it's in the boat.
All right. If you want to double check that and send me a message, I can drive over there and get it tonight, or I can come first thing. If you leave in the boat, I can come first thing in the morning.
Yeah. You can come whenever. You know where I live.
Yeah, 22 minutes away.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? You can't make this stuff up.
No, you're always
No.
welcome to whatever, Dustin. You know that.
I know. I appreciate that.
Let's see. Yes, and the whole thing before I got off on that tangent about all the other fish. Yes, Stuart, we would love to have you come up and fish from across over there. That'd be awesome.
Uh-oh. Austin said he thought it started at 9.
I did too, but then Brian called me.
Here.
He called me all kinds of bad names.
Surely not.
Let me double check.
I'm looking at the thing right now. It says scheduled for 8 a.m.
On Brian's?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No, that's on yours. I'm sorry.
Check Brian's.
I don't know if I'm subscribed to him. No, I'm just kidding.
We were talking about on the bait shop, and they said 8 because I
They
asked
did say
them.
8. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember somebody saying 9 o'clock initially, but then when I heard on the bait shop 8 o'clock, I didn't think anything of it. But let's see, Brian B hosting. Is that a? Oh, catfishing. I didn't know he did that anymore.
No.
Yeah,
What
it
does
says
it
8
say?
o'clock on his.
All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was. All I know is Brian called me earlier. We're going to do it 8 to 1.
That's not look, but when it's Brian B's tournament, I'm not surprised. He'll change the time after the tournament starts. He'll be like, I think we'll go an hour early or an hour later.
9 p.m. Just updated.
What? I'm looking at the TV right now on Brian's channel. It says scheduled at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's what he said to me.
That's what it says right here.
I'm just the kind of number 2 host in this situation. So whatever the
No.
yeah, imagine that. Whatever the tournament dictator says, that's what we go with. And yeah, so I guess that I'll mention it to Brian that some people thought it was 9, and so we can double check and send a message to everybody so that everybody knows that it's 8.
8 o'clock. Be there,
8.
be square.
8 a.m. to 1 a.m. on myself. And hey, there's Tina Ladybug. Good to see you.
Hi, Dustin.
Hey, how you doing?
That's funny.
I'm well, thank you.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. Hope you're enjoying the pool. What's wrong, Stan?
You hear those voices? I'm hearing voices
No.
from above. What is going on
What are
here?
you talking about? There's no voices.
We got hey Stan, we've got medication for that stuff.
Yeah. I'm not, I normally can't hear her voice. Take the garbage out. What? I can't hear it. Make sure that that's done. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't hear. I don't know.
Hey, I'm
Selective
gonna-
hearing.
Hey, Stan, I got a question.
Yeah.
So you've been using the StreamYard app, correct?
When I'm a guest on someone else's show, yes, I love it.
So I just clicked on Austin's comment, and it says and it gives me the option to show on stage. What does that mean?
I've tried that before and it didn't let me do anything. Try it. I was hoping it was going to let me like highlight it or something, but it didn't.
Nope. Dang it! It won't let me do anything. Darn it.
Yeah.
He was
Now I
saying
don't
that-
know if there's some way to give permission to your guests in the app. But as far as like what do you think? I think as far as being able to read chat, see the screen, it's much improved over being a guest like on the Android where you can't. It's either the screen or the chat. You get to pick one or the other.
Absolutely, and I like it better too because it puts the chat off to the side, not over somebody's face.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just like you're the host or
Yep.
yeah. So if you are going to go up on a guest on someone else's show and you have an Apple phone, it's only for Apple right now. I guess that's how they're working it. But you download the StreamYard app, and I've been using it lately, and it works really well. So if you're going to be live, if you're going to be fishing with us on STANday, and I send you the link, if you have the StreamYard app downloaded, it'll take you right there through the StreamYard app, and it's really been working great. You can see the chat off on the side. You see the pictures. You can follow along. I really like it, and originally, like Dustin tried it like when it first came out, and it kept kicking him out, booting. But I think they've got that down now. It works pretty well.
The one thing I like about it, or one of the other things I like about it too, is say if I have to pop out for any reason, and come back in, it has the last show I was in already in the drop down.
Oh, really? There you go. Yeah.
So every time I got kicked out, it had the show. All I had to do was say, enter studio.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, because otherwise you had to look the link back up and go back. Yeah, that's great.
And another good thing about it is it's not using my browser, so it's actually using the app, not the browser.
Right.
Awesome. So there you go. There's a little tip
From the tech guy.
The StreamYard app on iPhone is great when you're a guest on someone else's live. There we go.
Correct. But anyway, what I was trying to get at was Austin said that Brian scheduled it for 8, but it was 9 a.m. a week ago.
Yeah, that's what I saw. So that's why once I saw that, I was like, well, I better get in touch with Brian right after the show.
I'll just send him a text right now.
There you go. Thank you, JG. Say there's
And
confusion.
you and Dustin can talk about catching fish. I'll be right there.
Yeah. So, we kind of talked a little bit about this on your show last night. The object is to catch. It's the most weight total. Right. Not your 3 biggest or your 5 biggest or whatever, most weight total. And it's on light line. So we kind of talked a little bit about this last night. And, I know once you get with Austin tomorrow, things could change. But as of right now, what do you think you're planning on? If you were fishing it yourself, no Austin in the boat, what would you do?
Well, our circumstances are a little different because his boat's different than mine. So
there you go.
I would either, depending on what the current's doing, I would probably, and the weather, because, the city, I don't know if the city's going to be blown out tomorrow because of all this rain yesterday, last night, and all today. But I would probably go downriver, and I would probably more likely anchor fish initially, depending on what the current's doing. If the current's going slow enough, I'd probably suspend drift. You just got to be careful when you're suspend drifting with such light line. Any kind of snag or whatever, and you're likely to break that line, even if your drag is set loose. I think safe. Your best bet is probably anchor fishing, or my best bet would be, because you have more control that way. But
yeah, and you said it right. Your boat is there's no trolling motor. It's a bigger, heavier boat. So tomorrow with that light of line, as soon as it gets snagged in your boat, that line's gone. Like it's right. But with 2 people, Austin's boat's a little lighter. He says the city's rising about 2 feet.
Yep.
Have y'all had a bunch of rain?
Oh yeah,
it's been raining since about I had to go out and pull my miter saw in last night after our show, and it had already been raining for a while. So It's probably been raining since about 9 o'clock off and on last night.
But here is the key. With us, it is the river is the James comes from northwest and it flows easterly down to the bay. But west of us they are not getting as much rain as we have. So they've gotten some. So it'll raise the, like he said, like Austin said, it's going to go up about 2 feet, which is not that much from where it's been.
Right.
It's enough now that you can actually use the ramp and fish up there.
Right.
And usually with that type of thing, like that'll really, there's always those fish up there. There's always those feeder fish up there, the eater fish. And with that kind of, it's not, I don't think it's going to be blown out and the water's just going to be up, which means all that bait is going to be sucked down into the water. So I think it's just going to be a feeding frenzy tomorrow.
Yeah, looks like it's raining on your house.
Oh, yeah, it's raining right now hard.
Austin said if the current is too fast, then we will anchor and suspend. But it looks like we will be in some slack tide for some of it. So who knows till we get there. Absolutely.
There you go. Adapt and overcome.
It's
That's
always
right.
nice to have a plan, but you know, with the way the James River is, being a tidal river, sometimes your plan is put on the back burner because the river decided to do something else.
And it changes quick. And another good thing is to, we've talked about this before, JG, not a lot of people talk about it, is make connections on your waters. Like, make some friends, because then you can always throw ideas out there. Well, I'm fishing here, I'm fishing there. I caught some fish upriver. We caught them downriver.
Yeah.
Lakes. We were north side, shallow, deep, whatever. Find some friends in your area. It doesn't mean that you're going out fishing with them or you're taking them out on the boat or you're going out, whatever. But It's just somebody to throw ideas off of. It's somebody to talk. Hey, if where'd you find bait? Where'd you find the bait recently, or everything like that? It's just such a great resource to have.
Yeah, I'm so lucky I have Austin as a friend.
He's getting really good at this.
Yeah,
My wife keeps telling me every time I make comments, she goes, "Not that sweet."
Yeah, the other thing is too.
I agree, Kelly. You hear that?
Is you can find some Facebook groups on the waters that you fish. Now, whether you believe everything you're reading is another story, but you can find some information about waters that you're fishing through Facebook or a social media platform. I'm sure there's some group somewhere where you're fishing, wherever that is.
Yep. Yeah, there's a James River Facebook group. I'm part of a couple of them, actually.
Yep, and Lake Anna, which is close. That's not far. I'm in that one, and you just if you start seeing patterns where, hey, the bite's on here at Lake Anna, which is north of us, and the bite's on over here, and there's a good chance if it's in the lakes, it's in the rivers. Like that's, the positive moon phase, the pressure, all that other kind of crap that we talk about and focus on.
No solar flares.
No solar flares. That's right. And that's a whole big thing. I won't get into that, but James Devine had some really good talks about that stuff, and it's kind of, it's one of those other things that's out there that who knows.
Yep.
50 awesome people out there watching. Thank you everybody for coming in tonight. We've got about a little less than 10 minutes left, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hop off here any minute, so I gotta go get ready for Jody's show.
Well, we really appreciate you being here, Dustin. Glad to see you, man.
Absolutely. I always enjoy coming up and chatting with y'all.
So, and of course, you're always welcome, Dustin.
I appreciate that. Yeah, if we can look into, if you can give me rights to the StreamYard app, I mean, that would be.
Dustin, I want to go fishing.
Okay.
Would you hush up over there, woman?
No, I'm fishing you, baby.
All right. Yeah, I'm getting what? Yeah, about that over there. Thank you, Randy. Randy said, "Don't be dumb. Hit the thumb." That's right. That hour always goes so. It does go so fast because we're, I want to have guests and stuff, and it's just like
But Jody comes on
Friday. Yeah, it's. I don't want to. I want to end it right at 9, and the weekend's up going so fast, and it's just a lot of fun just coming here and talking with everybody, and
That's
we
right.
see what we're going to talk about that night. Kind of let chat tell us what they want to talk about, and we just kind of go from there. So we may have guests every once in a while. I know I haven't had Epic up in a bit, so I know he's been wanting to do some things. So that's right.
All right.
Fisher Fever says if Charlottesville doesn't get much rain, then we don't get much rise. So you're going over to where, Dustin?
Huh?
You're going to where? You got to jump out of here right now to go to
Pontoon Jody's Flathead Challenge, 9 o'clock.
There you go.
There you go. And we have it set up so you'll have the choice. Once we end, you can shoot over there. But thank you, Dustin. We'll talk to you. We'll obviously talk to you tomorrow for about 5 hours because Dustin fishing. Team Amish will be fishing tomorrow on 2Stans. Going to be a good, fun show. And we'll see you then, Dustin.
Lisa, burrito catfishing lady, said this hour always goes by so fast. At least
right.
you get to see JG and Dustin.
Oh, wow.
That's your buddy.
On that note, I'm popping out. I'll see y'all soon.
All right, see you, buddy.
Bye.
Wow.
And that's right. There's 922. Austin's reminding me of that. So if you go over to, you want to get some awesome reels, Ancient Mariner reels, you can get them at, yeah, I know you do. You can get rivercatstackle.com. And 922 Crappie Barbecue has his own code over there, 92210. So you can go to rivercatstackle.com for the Ancient Mariner reels. They've got the original 6000s, and now they've got the Albatross. Check those reels out over there. Use code 92210 and save yourself a little money and free shipping.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget about our boy Freddie over there at FOA Customs and Gear. Go over there and check Freddie out and get you some gear over there from Freddie and his crowd. I think he's was saying that he's possibly got some new rods coming in.
That's
So
right.
we're hoping to, see
7.5
those.
foot.
There's
7.5 foot.
seven-
Go ahead,
seven-
JG. I'm sorry.
I think they're 7.6s. 7.6.
Yeah, 7 foot 6 inches.
Yep. Gonna be a good rod too.
Yep.
Yeah, nice to see you too, Austin. Man, you rock, brother. I'll be hanging out. I may come up with Stan tomorrow and chime in on a few things or smash a catfish gong or something. We'll just see how much room he's got. But I've got a couple of things I got to do. But since I can't fish tomorrow, surely I can hang out and smash a bale or something.
That's right. And we can pick on people and have all kinds of fun.
Absolutely. So,
but you know what?
That'd be fun. And one other thing I want to throw out there. I mean, we got about a minute or so left here. We got all the time we want, but we're trying to be respectful.
That's right. That's right.
I want to give a shout out to Panfish Nation, to Mark and Lyle, and of course, Catfish Weekly, and and congratulations to Muskrat Adventures, Roger, he had great guest on this week. So be sure and check out our friends over there on their channels.
Thank you, JG. And by the way, Ted Ellenbecker, he's going to be a guest on Rogers for the next few weeks. Well,
it'll be good, and then he teaches a lot of classes, and there's a lot to be learned. So you guys check him out. But really, I've been enjoying Panfish Nation, those guys over there, and
absolutely,
and the bait shop and everybody. Man, what a great family we have here, the Catfish family, and just it's just a lot of entertainment. Probably a whole lot better entertainment than you're going to find on TV anywhere, especially if you like catfishing.
Absolutely.
Oh, and you can come and hang out with me and Stan on Fridays, and
that's right.
Just jibber jabber about stuff.
Yeah, and if anybody's out in chat, you ever want something that you want to come up and talk about,
Yeah.
just hit one of us up, or even in the show, we're doing a show like this, we're just talking. Say,
Mhm.
just put it in chat. Say, hey, what about this? Can I come up? And you know what? We'll talk about things.
Yeah. And we're gonna have to come up with a new name for Josh Thompson.
I know.
And it's going. I think we're just going to rename him Echo Josh.
With all those dang
Echo
flavor.
Josh. Every time I see that boy
Oh, dude.
on camera, he has got the craziest echo going in the world.
Yep. So what happens is, if you're hosting Josh, what you got to do is mute everybody else, put him up, let him talk and do the things. Then you mute him and you talk, and then mute. That's those are all the little things that people don't get to see when you hear when the sounds are going good,
Mm-hmm.
and when your sounds are going good and things. There's a lot of things like that behind the scenes. I know you've done a lot of those things, JG, and trying to keep audio levels the same. And
I try.
There's a lot that goes into it, but
well, you're trying to make it watchable. You see, that's the whole idea. You're trying to make a show watchable that people, it's not killing their ears or annoying the heck out of them, and you're just trying to get it to where it is, just get it to somewhat make sense and be pleasant to watch.
Austin, the he said,
oh, he's renaming Josh the Kool-Aid King.
Kool-Aid King. There you go. With all the creations he comes up with, we could call him a mad scientist, or
yeah.
We could call him I'd say Candyman, but it'd be more like the no, Candyman from Willy Wonka. All the different different creations and different colors. And
oh, we just got confirmation from Brian B. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time just came in.
Josh says he's got 6 secret weapons that y'all have to tune in tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. But with that being said, I think it's 9 o'clock. Jody should be going live here any second if she hasn't already. There it is.
Can you see it?
We see it. It's 8. It's 8. 8 o'clock.
From the horse's mouth.
That's right.
Hey, somebody's asking for a code here.
Oh, where?
Tackle Bandit. And I think Palmetto Cats has a Tackle Bandit code.
So does
try Palmetto 10 or something like that.
Well, Benoit Fishing has one. I don't remember what that is. Benoit Fishing has one.
Try Palmetto 10 or something like that.
Rigging for Fatties has one.
Mm-hmm.
And so you could check their channels. And Matt, Wanna Be Outdoors, has a Tackle Bandit code.
Matt?
Matt, yep, Wanna Be Outdoors.
There, well, Dustin just got his bubble busted. Said, dang it, now I gotta wake up early. He's just fun. You gotta love that boy.
Yep.
That's right. Oh,
with all those kids, he should be used to waking up early. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm sure he stays up half the night anyway with that crowd. Well, Stan, I'm going to take us out of here. And, man, we appreciate everybody coming in here tonight.
Absolutely.
You guys rock. And really, really appreciate everyone showing up to hang out with me and Stan. Really appreciate Dustin coming up tonight. And everyone in chat. You guys are awesome. Really love hanging out and talking with you. And with that being said, Stan, you got anything else?
No, we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. We'll see you on STANday. Thank you to each and every person out there that y'all make 2Stans Fishing what it is. Thank you very much. Come on with the balloons.